So we're going to come back to some Warner Brothers stuff, though, specifically DC. But let's go let's do some Fantastic Four stuff. This is via Jeff Snyder, who's had some big hit news recently, Mason.
Oh, yeah, big hit news?
Yeah. One of the things he said recently is that Adam Driver could play Reed Richards, brackets Mr. Fantastic, in the Fantastic Four movie, or potentially Doctor Doom. So I think the thing with Adam Driver, I would prefer him to do a Reed Richards because he's done the Sinister Mask fallen guy.
Oh, of course
with the
he
scar
has,
on his face.
But that's how Hollywood works, isn't it? You do the Sinister Mask guy once, and they're like, he's a Sinister Mask guy.
But he's also, I feel like he's smarter than that, right? Or he'd want to challenge himself to wear a different spandex potentially.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But then he might go, but I will have the chance to do that after they've paid me $10 million for this role.
And if he does the mask, he doesn't have to be there, really, does he?
That's true, yeah.
Yeah. You just hang about.
Yeah.
So I do hope. But also, Reed Richards is.
He can do Marriage Story too.
He could.
On his time off.
Yeah. That's right.
This time it's double divorce.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's
not
the tagline.
Even more married?
Oh, you reckon?
Yeah.
A judge has sentenced us to be even more married this time?
Yeah. They handcuff them together.
Yeah, right. They're dating other people, but they're handcuffed together.
But Reed Richards is like, he's bad. He's a bad guy, like a lot of the times, that he's cold and, it's calculated.
Yeah,
I think he could absolutely pull off all of those things.
Yeah, definitely, yeah. I mean, the acting,
Oh, yeah, he's good at that acting thing,
if
isn't
Marvel
he?
is good at anything, it's casting incredible people who are often too good for the material they are presented with.
Sure.
Or to put it another way, who elevates the material they are given.
Delightful.
It's never been an issue of like, this guy can't act his way out of a
Crap.
paper bag or whatever.
Yeah.
Or crap, they might say.
Yeah.
I mean, there's certainly no issue with Adam Driver being able to wonderfully portray any role he's given. It's just like, does he suit Doctor Doom?
Is he long enough also?
Right? Yeah. Also, is he handsome or not?
He is.
Yeah, I think he is.
I've thought about it. I had an interesting theory that was, which I think is true of famous Hollywood people who are good looking and famous. They can't be generic good looking. They have to be good looking, but then there's a quirk that distinguishes them from a regular generic good looking person.
But I think that is a relatively new phenomenon.
Oh, you think? Yeah.
Like we recently, I don't know what we're up to.
I got too many quirks to be good looking. I feel like I could have dialed back my quirks, you know what I mean?
Sure.
Went too far.
That's right. You're always yo-yoing and stuff. Is that one of the quirks you're including? Yeah. I feel I don't know where we're up to on BigSandwich.co.
Sure.
But we recently recorded a commentary for Jason.
Oh, yeah,
X.
that's actually for Halloween, spookiest time of the year, not tax time. That's out right now if you're listening to this.
That's great. Well, and something we realized in that is that a lot of the people in that movie, A, look a lot like other actors, and B, or like slightly quirkier versions.
Yeah.
But like, if any of those actors started acting now, they'd probably get more leading roles because they're all kind of like...
Everybody looks like somebody who's famous right now in that movie.
Yeah.
But nobody in that movie is famous.
No.
It's a bizarre phenomenon, but a pretty entertaining movie. So, yeah, I've got some other Fantastic Four stuff here, Mason. This is why the Cosmic Circus. I want you to also file this into your rumor Rolodex, if you don't mind. Yeah.
My
Yes, that's right. So, Silver Surfer, apparently there's going to be, as mentioned...
that was my one bit of news.
Was it?
I got to find another bit of news real quick.
Mason, get on it. Or you could just let this one go to the keeper today. You know what I mean?
No.
We're coming up at the end of the year anyway. I'm going to get those back. I'm going to get the videos back regardless. But the Cosmic Circus, they say that there's a Silver Surfer special presentation coming to Disney Plus. It'll feature Norrin Rad as Galactus' herald out on the far corners of the cosmos. Rad will not be on Earth during the special presentation and will not interact with any of the cosmic characters already established in the MCU. And apparently,
he's going to give them the brush off.
Yes, that's
he's
right.
He's going to be flying through the spaceways, and he's going to see them first and then look away.
Yeah,
as if he didn't notice them.
Norrin, me Peter Quill.
Oh, sorry, man. I had my headphones in. It's hard to tell because they're silver and I'm also silver.
Yeah, you probably didn't notice.
Hey, you look good, man. I'm getting a call.
Actually,
Galactus.
No, it's good to see
you. It's Galactus. It's my master Galactus.
The planet thing that I do.
He wants me to...
You know about my new gig, yeah? I was probably telling you about it. Apparently going to release a few months before Fantastic Four. If this is true, good. I do like the idea of a special presentation as opposed to something being a whole series or a whole movie. This kind of harkens back, Mason, to, if you will, two things. One, Werewolf by Night, which just happened.
That's right.
And two, your Marvel one-shots, but they're on a bigger budget, so they can tell a bit of a bigger story. But I guess this also suggests, if this is even true, that they're doing Galactus movie. That's a big cosmic threat.
Yes, of course. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. They can give. Well, I mean, this special presentation idea might be somewhat akin to the Marvel one-shots, but maybe with, they're testing out various lengths of stuff, TV series and movies and what have you.
Various lengths of surfboard. Is he doing a longboard? Is he doing a boogie board?
Oh,
is he doing a snake board? Those snake boards that they had? It was like a wiggly skateboard.
Is he going to have like a big yellow life preserver on him? Is he going to be in one of those big inflatable donuts?
Yes.
And it just straight up looks like a donut. Looks like a Homer Simpson donut with a pink frosting on it.
What do you think about any of that, Mason?
I like it. I'm excited for that. Yeah. I don't know if that's true, though. Yeah. We've not seen any official confirmation, correct?
No, but I also think if they are going to do this, first of all, big swing doing Galactus out of the gate. But also they've never done it properly in live action. They had him in the movie, but he was a big cloud, and I feel like the MCU now is the kind of place where like you're getting a big purple helmet dude.
Oh, for sure, yeah, absolutely.
So I think they're trying to fill in all those blanks of things that people didn't think could happen.
Yeah,
like it'll be like Wolverine in yellow spandex and
in fact, I think I saw on Twitter there was just a recent release of like one of those Marvel Legends action figures, and it is giant Galactus.
Ooh.
And every time they do something like that, I'm like, are they priming the general public for like, that gets out there, it gets on social media, and people are like, oh, very intriguing.
You think Big Galactus? Is they're ramping up for Big Galactus?
Yeah, I think so, yeah. Big Galactus. Yeah.
Very excited. This is by Deadline. So Sacha Baron Cohen is apparently joining the MCU as Mephisto.
Ooh.
Now, there was a lot of Mephisto speculation, first of all, in WandaVision, and then various times since. It's become a bit of a meme.
That's right. And now interest is completely cooled off.
Yep.
We're releasing a series of Mephisto and NFTs.
That's right. So apparently it's going to start in Ironheart, which I guess is as good a place as any.
Sure.
Do you think he's going to be doing wacky, sexy
devil
stuff?
I think maybe we've spoken about this before. The rumor of
he's in Mankini is my question. That's my question.
Yeah. I see we're going with that. Yes. Almost certainly. But it's red, obviously, or black. If he's red,
sure,
and it'd be black.
Black. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. I think we've talked about before. There was a rumor that one of the villains of Ironheart might be the Hood, the magic-powered villain. He's like a low-level street criminal. He finds a hood that gives him magic powers.
Yeah.
And cloak and so forth.
Yeah.
So maybe that's where he gets them. And originally, I believe, canonically, it was from a different demon, but then later they're like, we'll tie it all together. We'll make it Mephisto. It's fine. Okay. So that maybe that's it. If the original rumor is true, this one could also be true.
Sorry, my phone alarm has gone off for some reason. Oh yeah, that was my that was my alarm for this morning. Turns out I set it for PM instead of AM.
That's terrific stuff.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
You set it for 8:51 AM.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah. I was away, Mason.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
So I was like, I got to get up because we've got to get out of this place. Okay. I was having a good
time. We've got 9 minutes. We have to leave.
Yeah, so I like the idea of also Ironheart, her not just fighting Iron Man.
Evil Ironheart girl.
So,
yes,
that's
absolutely.
Great. That's good stuff,
yep.
if true. So there you go.